Hey, keyboard nerds. I've had a lot of questions about these funk rhythms, how to do them on the organ, exactly how I do them, and why. So I'm going to explain or break down sort of a James Brown feel. Goes like this. So great. I love those James Brown guitar rhythms. They're so fun to play, and they're just epitomize funk. But the question is, again, and we've talked about this a lot, is what to do with your left hand to make it funkier. Because of course you can play the rhythm like that in your right hand and it sounds great, but there's a lot of motion that you can put into it with your left hand that kind of propels the rhythm forward. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this in C. I'm using a C13 chord. If you don't know that chord, it is B flat, D, E, and A, or the flat 7, the 9, the 3, and the 13. Then I'm just simply sidestepping up to a C sharp 13 chord at the very end. So it's on C 13. C sharp 13. That's it. So the technique that I use, I take my left hand and I put it exactly one octave below. I kind of put my hand into the shape of that C13 chord, but I don't actually really play the C13 chord. It's more of a let me explain that a little bit further. So my right hand is kind of playing long notes or longer notes, and my left hand is playing really, really short staccato notes and barely hitting the organ. And this makes it super funky. So it's really just, I keep my wrist really loose when I do this. It's just that kind of sound. That's it. And when you speed it up, it sounds really great. A lot of people ask me, can I do this on my clone? Is this B3 specific? Like this, does this only work on a Hammond, a traditional Hammond B3? Because as we know, the Hammonds have a multi-contact key system. So if I play lighter, I'm only triggering some of the harmonics, and if I play harder, I'm triggering all of them. So it is a little bit different for sure on a B3, but this does work on clone wheels, and I've done it for years on every clone wheel known to man, and I've never had any problem with it. So I really feel like no matter what kind of organ you have, this technique can totally work, and it's a lot of fun. And, you know, as you develop it, you can take it through different progressions to practice, like a 12-bar blues progression. For instance, I could do something like this. So I went through the C 12 bar blues. And when I went to the F, I played an A or a F9 chord, which is A, C, E flat, and G. And when I went to the G, I played a G9 chord, which is B, D, F, and A. I just kind of cycled that rhythm through the whole 12 bar blues. This is really fun to play live, especially when you're playing with a drummer or a bass player. It's really cool. Anyways, there's some more of that funk technique for you. I hope you enjoy that. Of course, there's tons of that in my online course. And feel free to leave your comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day and lots more of that coming. Take care.